Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&TCenter. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles, and will spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Daniels in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Johnson is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Richardson in the point. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Now here's McCollum. Poked loose. In transition, here come the Spurs. Richardson kicks to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Thunder. Rebound, San Antonio. Now Richardson. The shot, no good. Here's Alvarado. Richardson covering. Valanciunas drops in the layup for two.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
McCollum outside. New Orleans moving it around. Alvarado passes to McCollum. A three-pointer, no good. Johnson right side. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Alvarado. In the corner, Daniels. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Richardson outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Johnson. And here's McCollum for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Here's San Antonio now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
And guys, Keldon Johnson has continued to perfect his craft.
A very flexible forward, scoring the ball better than he ever has. And that growing confidence you can see. He can spot up or shoot or slash his way to the rim.
McCollum outside. Pass to Alvarado. Now the pass to Daniels. Now McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. From the high post. Again, the Pelicans score.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Passes it to Poeltl. Johnson outside. Pass to Vassell. No good from outside. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Now, here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The offensive rebound. Makes it off the glass. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans. Now, here's Vassell. Tight defense on him. Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still, not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Vassell hits them both. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true, but he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's McCollum. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Valanciunas against Pirtle. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Valanciunas kicks to Daniels. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
So he gets them both. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the miss by Josh Richardson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. Here's Alvarado. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
That one good for 2. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Vassell. Here's the pass to Richardson. Valanciunas grabs the board.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's tipped. Now here is Poeltl. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And the basket by Johnson. McCollum with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And the Spurs with some changes. Roby, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. And Jones subbed in for Richardson. And so it's New Orleans with it. 6-point game. To the inside, Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Outside, Jones. And here's Murphy. He averages about 5 points a game.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
They get it again. Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
That's just great basketball. The shot fake, love it.
And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Shoot two.
He's off on the first. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's Alvarado. 9 points last game out, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Spurs trail by 7. To the paint. And the basket by Jones.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Alvarado passes to Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Passes it to Marshall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's stolen by Jones. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And the basket by Alvarado.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Jones. Poked away. Jones with it. Jones covering. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Devontae Graham's checked in for New Orleans.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development. This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league, some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Yeah, you got to. When you're a small market, got to invest in development.
Now here's Graham. He kicks to Jones. Pass to Murphy. The three. And the three ball is good. Murphy's got 5.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Jones looking for an opening. To the inside. Murphy with the steal. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. McDermott's checked in for Vassell. And he sinks the second. Spurs trail by 11. Graham against Jones. Pass to Johnson. With the drive.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Graham kicks to Marshall. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to McDermott. This one for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. McDermott's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. .127 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Jones. It's Murphy outside. Doesn't go for it. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. And the Spurs making a change here. Wesley's checked in. And Graham drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans leading by 8. Jones in the post. Working on Jones. No good with the elbow jumper.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
In low. Roby can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
For New Orleans, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Outside, Jones. The pass to McDermott. Jones against Jones. 5 on the clock. Over Jones, and Jones sends it back. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Spurs trail by 10. So with Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. The 4 and the 5 are McDermott and Pirtle. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Richardson. And it's Wesley in at the point. McDermott, no one around him. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here is Daniels, covered by Wesley. Daniels, no good. And for the Spurs, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Wesley. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Comes up empty down low. Spurs trail by 8. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Wesley, the pass to Pirtle. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. McCollum kicks to Jones. McCollum against Richardson. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Jones. McCollum's got his third basket of the night. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Vassell. He has 6. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Jones. Daniels with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Daniels passes to Nance. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. The Spurs have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Johnson outside. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Over Jones. Vassell finds Richardson. Johnson from outside. San Antonio again missing. Jones looking for an opening. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 7 points.
Impressive move by Johnson. He's got that explosive first step.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Jones. Here is Daniels, covered by Johnson. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. A solo fast break. Here's Vassell with the putback. And Johnson is right there. He's got 9.
Fighting down low, big fella Johnson with some hustle points.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Pelicans leading by 4. Outside, Jones. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Rebound, San Antonio. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. Vassell with it. Now defended by McCollum. Jones against Johnson. Pirtle kicks to Vassell. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Here is Daniels. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Passes to Johnson. Richardson outside. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Alvarado. Now Daniels. 8 points for him. Puts it up from 17. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Now, here's Vassell. He's covered by Daniels. Great positioning on the putback.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Here's Alvarado. And that one's good. Daniels.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Richardson outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Fires for 3. Goes back up. Pirtle trying to get open. And Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got 11 points. New Orleans in the lead. McCollum outside. Alvarado passes to Jones. Vassell grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And the basket by Johnson.
Phenomenal work keeping his balance. Johnson keeps his eye right on the prize at all times.
And there's the pass to Alvarado. And here's Daniels. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Alvarado's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Offensive rebound. Here's Murphy. Some solid defense from Johnson. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Sohan. No good off the back of the rim. New Orleans has gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Daniels. Here's Alvarado. Rebound San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Devontae Graham's checked in for the Pelicans. And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For New Orleans, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That's good for Marshall. And so he hits both. Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them. New Orleans has gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Murphy kicks to Graham. Pass to Marshall. Back to Graham. Misses off the right iron.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Johnson surveying the floor. The pass to Sohan. Beyond the arc. And no good. The Pelicans shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. On the wing, Daniels. Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Marshall. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Jones. Here's Richardson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. 6 points for Josh Richardson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Toronto.
And he was also went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Pass to Murphy. And here's Daniels. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another one falls for New Orleans.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Outside, Jones. 1:11 left to play here in the half. Pass to Roby. Over Graham. Roby can't hit. Pelicans leading by 3. Back to Graham. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Valanciunas. Daniels with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Daniels with it. Johnson on him. And they recover it. Graham dishes to Daniels. To the paint. Knocked away. Johnson outside. The pass to Richardson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murphy's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Daniels. The 3. Here's Valanciunas. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter. Passes it to Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Things were going New Orleans' way from the beginning. They had the upper hand early, defense and offense clicking, opening up an 8-2 run after the tip. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was in double digits. Going through the second quarter, they started to look a bit fatigued, but played well enough to enjoy a 5-point cushion here at the half. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They've done a few things really well, but they're also giving away some opportunities. Turnovers are the main thing they need to clean up. I'm sure that's their halftime talk. Stay in control.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you have to like what we're seeing from Keldon Johnson.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So for New Orleans right now, Ants out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. Here's Daniels. To the inside, Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one here. Here's Alvarado. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Pelicans leading by 6. McCollum outside. Here's Alvarado. Richardson cover. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Richardson outside. Pass to Vassell. Driving in. That one falls. Vassell's got 12.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Here's Valanciunas following the bucket by the Spurs.
And with how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Spurs trail by 7. Richardson with it. He's got 6. Here's Johnson. And he can't bank that one in. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Alvarado. Valanciunas in the high post. And a wide open look for McCollum. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 12.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Now the pass to Johnson. Johnson down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Aggressive play by Johnson, pushing through the foul, insisting on getting his shot.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
McCollum outside. Passes it to Jones. Back to McCollum. Here's the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Spurs trail by 7. Richardson attacking. Count that one. Richardson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. He kicks it to Jones. Back to McCollum. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Johnson with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Johnson, the pass to Richardson. There's the 3. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Pelicans leading by 3. McCollum outside. Pass to Alvarado. And here's Valanciunas. 13 points in the game. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Again, McCollum missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Johnson. Johnson against Valanciunas. Pirtle trying to get open. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Love seeing Pirtle attack the glass, especially when he goes for the putback jam.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The pass to Nance. Kicks it to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. McDermott for 3. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Passes to Alvarado. Back to Nance. McDermott with a steal. Johnson, the pass to Vassell. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Alvarado. Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Pass to Jones. It's over McDermott. Will not go. This is off the front iron. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
In watching Stanley Johnson, it's obvious what his game is about. Power.
I remember watching him at my alma mater. In 1 year at Arizona, he was named first-team all-conference. He was already stronger than most of the seniors he was playing against.
Here's McCollum, following the score by Jakob Pirtle. McCollum feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Nance. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. They get it back.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And there's the pass to Vassell. McDermott for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Shoots over Wesley. McCollum, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Pelicans trail. Driving the lane, and Pirtle sends it back. Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded by McCollum. Johnson can't get it to go. It's stolen by Johnson. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And that one falls for Johnson. Pelicans trail by 4. Passes it to Murphy. Graham with the ball. Clock at 6. Teardrop shot. Hey, that one's not going to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Sohan. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Murphy. McCollum outside. Pass to Graham. To the middle. Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Jones checked in for the Spurs. And so Jones nails both of them. Now Jones. He's got 11. There's the pass to Sohan. It's Wesley on the wing. Over McCollum. And it's Wesley missing. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. McCollum. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Jones. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. McCollum with the ball.
And credit the hustle from McCollum there. When he sees a chance to capitalize in transition, he attacks.
Outside, Jones. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. Passes it to Graham. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And it's Wesley missing. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's Murphy outside. They get the rebound. Jones kicks to Graham for the lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. San Antonio making a switch here. Roby's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Daniels, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Vassell with it. Murphy on him. Vassell kicks to Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Stolen. Graham with the ball. Jones covering. All going up court. Jones, no luck.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Yes, that goes in. Vassell's got 16 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here is Daniels. 12 points for him. Left side, Jones. Back to Daniels. And the Pelicans miss again.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. That's good from Johnson. Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nance passes to Murphy. Daniels kicks to Murphy. Outside, Jones. There's the dish to Nance. Pass to Murphy. New Orleans moving it around. A putback. Jones, no luck.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Here's Sohan, defended by Jones. Now, here's Vassell. 16 points for him. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Knocked loose. Here's Roby. Got it. Good job in the low post. Roby's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound, it's pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack. That's all it is.
Greg Popovich distilling it down to one simple concept. Be aggressive.
And guys, he knows this game so well. When they control momentum, the pace, they're much harder to beat.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the forward spots, it's Johnson and McDermott. Josh Richardson out there with Jones. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Kicks it out to McCollum. And he nails that one right through the net. 16 points for C.J. McCollum.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And he makes the first. San Antonio making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's McCollum. Pass to Alvarado. Nance with it. And the pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Alvarado missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's McCollum. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nance outside. Pass to Alvarado. Knocks it loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Wesley with the ball. Pass to McDermott. Now here is Pirtle. To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Daniels is running. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Both free throws good from Daniels. San Antonio leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
McCollum kicks to Daniels. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. McDermott finds Johnson. Back to McDermott from downtown. That shot missing. And New Orleans will come the other way.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Richardson. He's covered closely. It's tipped, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Nance, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and he converts the layup. Johnson's got 21.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Alvarado passes to Daniels. Off target from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pelicans trail by 10. Alvarado passes to McCollum. Dishes it to Valanciunas. The jump hook. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Johnson. To the middle. Here's McDermott. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vassell. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Alvarado. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kicks to Daniels. Pass to Alvarado. And here's McCollum for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. It's Richardson on the wing. The pass to Johnson. Passes it to McDermott. Fires from deep. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Nance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for McDermott. And the second free throw, good. Spurs leading by 8. And here's Richardson, tipped away. Here's Alvarado. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Pirtle's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 23.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
McCollum outside. Pass to Nance. Here's Alvarado. 5 to shoot. Richardson right side. It doesn't go for him. Nance with some nice D. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Down by 12. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Inside, Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
It's all working for Keldon Johnson right now. Look, he is a different type of matchup, and defenders, they can struggle a little bit with that.
Pelicans trail by 12. There's the pass to Alvarado. Now Daniels. Alvarado passes to Daniels. Valanciunas inside. Defended by Pirtle. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Jones checked in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Alvarado. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Passes it to Daniels. Cranes the three-pointer. Daniels has got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Richardson left side. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Over Valanciunas. Pirtle's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 9. Jones, that's for 2. Here's Valanciunas. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Here's Pirtle. Guarded by Valanciunas. To the middle. Lets it fly. Here's Johnson. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Works that one inside nicely.
New Orleans has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Daniels. Back to Jones. Pass to Daniels. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now Vassell. Johnson down low. He's covered by Daniels. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That one falls for Johnson. Pelicans trail by 12. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, his value has really come into play at the defensive end. So disruptive as a lockdown defender, forcing all those turnovers. Player of the game almost always goes to someone for their offense, but his D has been the big factor here tonight.
Jones, the pass to Alvarado. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Johnson. Good work there as it goes. Daniels has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Spurs leading by 10. Richardson outside. Down low. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Well for New Orleans, shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to the right wing. Vassell with it. Jones covering. Johnson against Nance. Johnson attacking, and then Johnson with the dunk.
There is so much athleticism and quickness for Johnson. Look at that big boy go.
Pelicans trail by 14. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Alvarado passes to Valanciunas. Hands in the high post. He kicks to Daniels. His 3-pointers off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for San Antonio.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Keldon Johnson.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.